What are we doing? What's this?
It's a tire.
Well, what do you do with it?
Well, we're gonna go. And
It's modern art. This is what they call modern art. Hey guys, I am here at the Lamar Sculpture Park here in St. Louis. You can see all of the tents behind me. I am at an art fair. I'm here with Boo.
Hey!
We're in front of a giant modern sculpture. This is like an actual sculpture park. There's sculptures there. There's like a thing over there on the ground. I think if we walk over, there's like stuff hidden in the trees. There's like a big red thing kind of back there that you'll see. But they actually have this awesome art fair. There's like food and samples and all kinds of stuff that's here. So we're gonna try to find some art, right?
Yep.
We're gonna go buy some art. We found a unicorn.
Yes, we found a fluffy, very fluffy unicorn.
Yeah.
No offense, Despicable Me.
Yeah, so we're gonna go maybe buy a fluffy unicorn and some art. So we'll show you guys some of the awesome stuff that we're gonna do, some of the food we're gonna eat, and it should be a pretty good way to spend our Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Boo, what do we get?
Ice cream.
It's gelato. You've never had gelato, have you? It's pretty good. What flavor did you get? You got
Strawberry.
and I got mint chocolate chip. So good. We bought some art earlier, didn't we? It's in this bag. I'll show you guys in a little bit. What did we buy?
We got a painting. You know,
It was like hand stamped, right? It's just really cool. I don't think you can kind of see through the bag. It's a girl who like does all these like hand stamps and stuff, and it says Once Upon a Time. As you guys know, like I'm a huge Once Upon a Time fan. So it's pretty cool. So we're gonna eat our gelato and finish out. Where'd Bampi go? You see him anywhere? We lost him. We're gonna call Bampi and try to find him back. Hi guys, I'm at my mom's house. Mom, say hi.
Hi.
And Boo's over on the couch. To continue Mother's Day weekend, I texted my mom last week when I was in Texas helping JP move. Just randomly was like, Mom,
Let's make enchiladas.
she was like, my mom was working and I was like, hey, so you know your enchiladas? How do I make those? And she's like, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you're in a car. And I was like, yeah, but I really want some enchiladas. So for Mother's Day, I told my mom, my mom really wants to have Martha Stewart. So we have these aprons on. My mom has a beautiful vintage apron on as well. So my mom is gonna teach me how to make enchiladas because true fact about my mom, is still in the Schwann's cookbook.
Yeah, I can pull it out.
Yeah, she's in the Schwann's cookbook for a recipe for enchiladas. She like won a contest like 15 years ago or something. Oh God, it was more than that. It was like 20 years ago for her enchiladas because they were so good. So my mom has great enchiladas. I haven't had them in a really long time. And so for Mother's Day, I was like, Mom, I really want to know how to make enchiladas. So that's what we're gonna do today. Me and my mom are gonna Susie home make these enchiladas. So I'll kind of show you what we're using. I'm probably not gonna do like a whole video tutorial of like, this is how you make enchiladas. But it's a pretty interesting thing, and since I'm vlogging my Mother's Day weekend, this is one of the things that we're doing. So I hope you guys enjoy enchiladas. If not, well, then you ought to eat them, so. All right.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, so now we've fixed the containers. So Mom, can you tell us like, what are we looking at here?
Well,
like we have our tortillas.
Yeah, we've got corn and we've got flour.
Ooh, okay.
So the corn are gluten-free.
Yeah.
So that That's good.
I'm down for that. Okay.
And then we've got our
Ground beef.
Ground beef mix. It's got onions and spices and all kinds of goodies in it.
Okay.
And then we've got our chicken, which I cooked. I did all this last night, so I cooked and shredded the chicken, and it's got green chilies in both. And
Did you cook it with the green chilies?
Actually, I baked it. I spiced it and baked it.
Okay.
And then I shredded it, and then I sautéed separately the onions and green chilies in a little bit of chicken stock and a little bit of oil, not much.
Okay.
And then I added the shredded chicken.
So then we
to
have
it.
our pans that we're gonna put them in.
Yeah. and
Okay.
Then I've got some Monterey and a little Colby.
But you can also use queso, is what you said. You
can
sometimes
use,
make
sometimes
queso.
I make queso, and it makes it a little gooier, and but you'll want to put some shredded
But that's
cheese on
okay.
it.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
freeze some of these, right?
Yeah, we're gonna
So
freeze
that's probably better for freezing.
Yeah, probably
okay.
better for freezing.
Okay.
And then this is just red enchilada sauce.
Okay.
You can get it at the store. This is the green enchilada sauce, so you can kind of use one or the other, what
Okay.
your preference is. I kind of
Okay.
like the red better.
Yeah.
And these are green chilies, so
Do you put that on everything?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And if you don't want green chilies, you don't have to.
They're not hot though,
No,
right?
No, not too.
Okay.
And,
So
that's about it.
so we're gonna assemble all these together, and then we'll
roll
bake
them.
them all. Okay.
Yep. Bake it to warm it and melt it and make it fun.
Now we're gonna. This is where the messy. This is why we have aprons on, because I have a feeling.
A little vintagey.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this is where I'm gonna
It's
screw
not gonna be
everything
too
up.
messy.
Okay, I do have a question really quick before we start. So if we're gonna be using like the corn tortillas instead of the flour ones, like my experience with corn tortillas is that they break.
Well, these are pretty fresh, so you can see.
Oh, they're super fresh.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you can see they're really
Wait,
rubbery.
here.
You can see they're gonna roll pretty easily.
Okay, so if you don't use fresh tortillas, that's when they're like
Or
cracking.
if you get them out of the refrigerator, these are room temperature. So if they're in the refrigerator, they might be a little hard and they'll crack.
Oh,
they'll
so
be
I
all right.
can make these all fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're rubbery.
Today I learned. Okay, we'll make these and then I'll show you what we're doing. Andy, are you tired of enchiladas? Are you tired of Say hello to the people. Say hello, Bandy, to the people. Bandy's tired of making enchiladas. She just wants a wishbone. Aww. We did it. We did. Okay, well, we have these. So we're freezing these because obviously, like, we made a lot of enchiladas and we're not gonna be able to do all this. So it's mostly usually just me and Boo, or just me. So we made like these little individual containers that I can just microwave, and they're on their own. So there's like 5 in there. And then we made these. This one we're gonna bake today. And then these are gonna be frozen. So we made tubs of these, and then they are, you can't really see it because it mostly just looks like cheese. But if you look in here, we like rolled them and everything. We just filled them with the stuff, and then we covered them with cheese, and then we're gonna freeze them because all the meat and stuff's cooked. And so all we'll have to do is, when I wanna make a plate of these enchiladas, we'll just bake it. So, we're gonna bake them now.
We're gonna
Okay, so what do we do?
We're gonna turn the oven on 350.
Okay.
Preheat it, and then we're gonna put the one in, and you get to see us eat them in a little while.
So then when we freeze these, Mom, is there anything, because we just put these in like these aluminum tins, and then we're gonna put a foil over the top of them, and then this plate is gluten-free, this one, so I'm gonna write gluten-free on it so that we know, and then that one's made with flour tortillas, so we'll write that one
Flour
on there.
and corn, half and half.
So then when I go to bake these, I literally just pull them out frozen, turn my oven on 350, and then I bake them, and then that's it.
You'll take the foil off them so they get a nice little crispy on the.
Who wants to come to dinner at my house? I have plates of enchiladas
We have
now.
more. We're gonna make some.
Oh, we're gonna make more. Yeah. Oh no, we have more tins because my mom's gonna keep some and I'm gonna keep some. So we're gonna make more. I prefer the chicken ones because that's what I grew up with, was the chicken ones. But my mom also
We have
made
extra
beef.
tortillas if anybody wants to. We'll mail them to you.
JP loves tortillas. True fact, y'all. He'll just eat. That's a southern thing that I learned from being in
It's
Texas.
like bread.
Yeah, I learned this in Texas from being there the last couple of weeks. That southern people, not all southern people, it's a lot in Texas, they'll just eat tortillas. Like instead of getting rolls at a restaurant, they just
we're gonna mail these to you.
they'll just give you tortillas when you are there. So if any of y'all want to eat tortillas, there you go. And then Boo's over there. She said she's chilling like a villain. She's not being very helpful, but It's fine. All right, so we're gonna continue making them. We'll bake these, we'll pull them out and show you guys what they look like, and they will be delicious. We did it! Check this out. This is the plate we just cooked. So we have all these enchiladas. See, look, I made one already. Sour cream and stuff. There's my mom's gonna make hers. So we always add in some sour cream and some salsa, but then we made 2 whole trays here. That's a tray for my mom to keep, and then I have all of those like lunch versions over there. We did it. Now we're gonna eat them. Look at my mom even like made fancy, she got fancy forks and stuff, so now you guys can see us. We're gonna eat these enchiladas. So these are a little bit different because we usually used to use the queso sauce, but because we knew that we were gonna freeze these, we didn't use queso. We used like regular cheddar cheese, which is fine.
Jack, Colby.
Yeah. Dude, that's so good. I think it's because of the chilies. It's like the way that you cook the chicken. Because really it's just like tortilla and cheese. But it's the way that you cook the chicken with the chilies on the inside. So good. Check this out, guys. Are you guys getting hungry? Can you smell it? Just smell your screen. I'm trying to do this one-handed, which is really difficult. Smell your screen. Okay. Just take a little whiff of that. So good. My mom was the best cook ever. So that's what I'm eating tonight. It's actually, Mama, it's your birthday. It's my mama's birthday tomorrow. And so tonight we're gonna go to Cheesecake Factory in about 3 hours. So we're gonna eat these enchiladas and then go to Cheesecake Factory. And then tomorrow we're gonna go, I already told her what her birthday present was. I bought us orchestra level tickets to see The Sound of Music, the musical, because we both really like musicals. And I've never seen it at the Fox, have you?
Nope.
I only saw the one that the high school did when I was in like 4th grade. In the movie, obviously. So we're gonna go do that tomorrow. I got us really good tickets. So me, my mom, and Boo are gonna go to the Fox Theater tomorrow, which is like this really cool theater. I'll take my camera and show you guys what it is. So this is like Mother's Day weekend for my mom and me, and my mom's birthday weekend. So we're gonna go do that tomorrow. We'll maybe go to brunch, but it's Mother's Day, like to get reservations places is like, it's stupid crazy. I've called 6 places and the wait list for one of them was over 100 people long. And I started calling like a week ago. So anyway, so we're gonna eat these amazing enchiladas. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you later. We're in the car.
We're in the car.
We didn't vlog from the restaurant that we were at to, should we not name it? We won't name it.
No.
We didn't go to like a crazy place or anything. It was like a normal
all-American
restaurant. And because everywhere's crazy on Mother's Day. And so we were like, you know what? Let's just grab something to eat, spend the time together, and then we'll head downtown to go to see The Sound of Music at the Fox. So we get in, of course it's packed and nowhere takes reservations. And so you guys know, I tried to call to get reservations, but like one of the places that I called, all of them were booked, and one was like, oh yeah, our wait list is over 100 people long. So it's crazy insane. And this happens to my mom every year because her birthday like almost always falls on Mother's Day. So, or around it, the same weekend. So we go to this place, 20-minute wait, no problem. We sit down, and like 40 minutes later, we still do not have our food. No food at all.
Understandable.
Because after 40 minutes though.
Oh, 40 minutes waiting for the food.
Yeah, no. And the people all around us who sat down after us had all gotten their food. And like, we ordered like an omelet, she got some pancakes, and you got a salad. Like, it was nothing that was like a steak or like roasted chicken, like nothing that should have taken very long at all to cook. So we go up to the lady and I was like, hey, we've been waiting like over half an hour for our food. Like, can you give us an update? And she's like, oh, well, the kitchen's 40 minutes behind. And it's like, you should say that when people, I was a waitress, for you guys who don't know, haven't like heard. So bad service bothers me like so badly.
Plus it doesn't make sense because the other people got their food.
Right, like quickly. At least 15 minutes. Like the people that sat down 5 minutes before us had gotten their food, eaten it, and had paid their check before we even got our food.
A table of 4 or 5?
3.
Oh, 3.
And then the table of like 8 or 9 who sat down like 10 minutes after us all had their food
right before
we did. So anyway, so we finally got our food, and it comes and we're like trying to hurry up to eat to get out the door. And my mom's like, what is this? And then what happened?
Well, I said, it's a hair.
Yeah. And it was like black hair, not
was a
yours.
black hair.
It wasn't like her, she's got blonde hair.
I don't have black hair.
Like, it was definitely not hers. And so we were like, you know what, like we're just over
That's
it.
enough of that, Sally.
We're just like over it. We're done. So we get our bill. I like tell the lady, I'm really nice about it. I'm like, oh, everything was fine. But she, she had a hair in her food. Like, just so you know, like maybe someone.
And I had put it on the napkin.
Yeah, it was like on a napkin so you could see it. And the lady was like, oh, well, we'll go, we'll discount your check, go up and pay. I was like, all right. So I go up to pay. They're like not gonna discount our bill. And at that point I was like, you know what? Like, let's just call it what it is and just like be done with it. And now we were both laughing about the fact that our original idea was just to stay home and eat the enchiladas that we made yesterday. And we should have just had the enchiladas and spent the time at home with our shoes off and like been fine.
Smart kid.
And a margarita.
Yeah. So that's that. So now we're gonna go to the Fox Theater and go see The Sound of Music,
which rock on.
We're really excited about it, so we can laugh about that whole debacle.
And also make sure to say happy birthday to Carol.
That's me.
That's my mom, Carol. Happy birthday, Carol.
Everyone, on the count of 3, say happy birthday, Carol.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Carol. She heard all of you. Just so you know, she heard every single one of you.
I heard it. Thank
Yes,
you, everybody.
every single one of you out there.
We can hear it echoing.
Thanks, Boo.
All right, so we're gonna get off the highway here. We're gonna go to the Fox Theater, and we'll check with you guys later. Where are we? Yeah, you can tell us where we are. Where are we?
We are at the Fox.
What are we gonna see?
We're gonna see a play.
Called.
Look at this. Look at this big place.
We're gonna see The Sound of Music. Yep. You excited?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's go get our seats, okay?
Birthday Carol.